Hey, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. Sorry, my fingers are already cracking. This will be a deck of panning update. Deck of panning was created by Emily from Emily and Max, so of course she'll be linked below, and you can find her channel to go over like all the specific rules, but I'm sure if you're watching my videos, you already know what this project is about. So yeah, just click on the hashtag to see everyone else who's doing this video. We're all updating, or most of us try to update on the 20th every month. This will actually be the last update before the finale, so this will be my last chance to draw cards. I will be drawing cards because I have finished some prompts, but yeah, last chance to draw cards before the finale, December 20th. And I'm just really excited. I do have 6 items to update you on because a few months ago I got the add a prompt card, and I just said that this year, like, however many rollouts I have is how many cards I'm gonna draw. I'm not going to like just go back to 5 once I finish that extra prompt like I've been doing the past few years. So I do have 6. I doubt I'll get, I mean, like, I potentially could get add a prompt. I don't know if that's like a face card or like a board card that gets shuffled. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna start, so this video isn't half an hour long. If you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes. The first prompt that I have is from 2 months ago. I have 2 prompts from 2 months ago. Everything else was rolled in last update, but the first one from 2 months ago was has a pan, so I rolled in my Sigma Ambiance palette because obviously this has pans in it already. This was one of my pan that palettes for 2023, and I have 3 pans on it, and my goal was to hit another pan. So I wanted to hit pan in this sort of like eyeshadow primer setting shade called Days, and as you can see, I do not have pan yet, so I kind of angled my phone differently, so the lighting is way off. Sorry about that. I don't even know if you can see the dip in here. I definitely do have a dip. I'm kind of starting to get concerned that I won't hit a pan by the time that this project is over. I really thought I could, and if this was the only lid setting shade that I was using, I probably would have been very close to pan by now, or would have already had pan. But I have multiple lid setting shades in my Project Level Up palette that I'm currently working on, and I'm on level 5, so I have to work on each of them 5 times. And then I had lid setting shades in all of the palettes that are in my No Pan Left Behind, so basically progress on this shade has pretty much been halved. So we'll just see if I have pan by the end of the project. I'm sure I'll have pan by the end of the year, because if I don't have pan on this by the end of the project, I do still want to have it by the time I do my end of year like pans in my collection video, so I'll keep working on it no matter what. But I really do want to hit pan for this project because it would just be fun. The other prompt that I rolled in 2 months ago was In It for the Long Haul, which is the first time I've had this prompt, and I was kind of annoyed at first when I got it because this is like a rolling project and I like to hit as many prompts as I can, but I figured it was probably a good thing because the product that I rolled in was my Fenty Beauty Slip Shine. I always get this and the e.l.f. lipsticks mixed up because they have like almost the same name, but this is the Slip Shine lipstick in the shade Cookies and Cocoa. This is what it looks like, and I'm also wearing it on my lips right now. The reason I was glad that I ended up rolling this in is because I noticed, like, pretty much right before I rolled this in, I was going through my lipsticks and I noticed that this started smelling a little bit different. It doesn't smell bad. If it smelled really bad, I would have gotten rid of it, but it is starting to smell differently than the other one that I got from this line more recently. So I know that the formula is starting to change, and I just want to use it up before I can't use it anymore because I really love this lipstick. I love this formula in general. It's really comfortable, but I think the shade is so pretty. It's so easy to throw on just anytime. If I didn't already say, my goal is to finish this, and I also marked it on a piece of paper. I totally forgot about that until just now, so I'll have to mark it afterward, but here is where I am now, and I'll post a picture of the new line on the screen. But I would say I've probably made about the same amount of progress as last time. I still have a very long way to go, so We'll just have to see. If I like amped up my use on this, which would be very easy because it's such like um a wearable shade, I could definitely use this, but I'm just working on so many things at the moment. So I'm sure that I'll finish this by the end of the year. In fact, my beauty bank relies on me finishing this by the end of the year, but I don't know. That's kind of going to be a theme in this project. Who knows if I'll finish it by the end of the project. On to the items that I rolled in last time, and the first prompt was newest, and it was actually kind of funny because as I was filming this, like after I drew my cards, I stopped filming so that I could go pick out my items, and right then this was delivered. So this was technically my newest product at the time. This is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 6 palette. My goal was to use this No Pen Left Behind, which if you've seen my like kind of review on this palette, that was like the most difficult video that I've ever filmed and edited and uploaded, because it was like, it took so much effort and it took like a week of work and then like days of editing, and I had to delete basically half of the stuff off my phone just to download it so that I could put it on YouTube. So if you have not seen that video and you are at all interested in this palette, you don't have to watch it just because I'm asking, but if you are at all interested in this palette and you haven't seen that video, please watch it, because I not only put in a lot of work, but I personally think it was a pretty good like first impression video on this palette. And yeah, I used obviously every single shade in this palette when I used it, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And spoiler, I do like this palette, but at least for this project, that's not what this is about. The point is, I've met my goal on this, and I'm really happy I did, because I previously, like before 2024, I had a bad habit of buying makeup and then not using it, just like storing it away until I finished like other stuff that was in projects, and then by the time I finally got to that, it would be like I just either wouldn't be excited about it anymore, or it would be getting old, and sometimes it would already be expired. And the next prompt that I had was glowy, and I unfortunately don't have this with me. The product that I rolled in was my little Fenty mini gloss bomb, like the 100 Point Perk mini gloss bomb in the shade Sham Stam Fantasy. I mentioned this in my empties video for October, so you can go watch that video, or you can go watch my last update for this project if you want to see what it is, but I'm sure you've already seen it before. It's not a new shade. My goal was to finish that, and I did. It only took me like a little bit more than a week of consistent use to use it. I brought it with me out of town as one of my only lip products, so I used it every day, multiple times a day, and by the time I got back, it was almost completely done. So I actually surprised myself in finishing that so quickly, because the one that I had in Fenty Glow took me a bit longer to finish it, but it was pretty dry where I was, so I was reapplying it a lot. But yeah, I really love this lip gloss. I'll definitely be repurchasing it sometime in the future. I just noticed this, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is my little gingerbread house pillow that I got at Target. This will be a frequent guest in my videos until the holiday season is over. I just think it's so cute. I don't usually decorate, but I just loved it. I saw it and I bought it immediately. Anyway, I think I was talking about the lip gloss. I will be repurchasing it sometime in the future, sometime next year, but I thought it was so beautiful. It just added this like beautiful champagne-y like shimmer to the lips, but it didn't look like tacky shimmer or like metallic. It was just like, it was so beautiful but subtle, and I really love it, and I can't wait to have it in my collection again. But I'm really glad that I got my use on it and finished it, so that's rolling out as well. Next was collecting cobwebs, and for that I rolled in a nail polish because I have over 100 nail polishes, so inevitably almost all of them are collecting cobwebs at any given moment. This is the OPI nail lacquer in the shade Ice Burgers and Fries. My goal was to use this 7 times. I'm assuming it was because I drew this with like a number 7 card. And I actually was able to do that. I really didn't know if I could. I like thought maybe I could, because 7 uses in a month, if I just consistently paint my nails, I definitely could get through it. I use this on, this is what I'm wearing now, by the way. I use it on my fingers and my toes, but when my life gets hectic, my nails are like the first thing to go. They're like never painted, always broken, and I have been stressed in good and bad ways, but basically my life has been like extremely hectic and busy and stressful the past, like, kind of always, but like especially the past month. So I'm actually proud of myself that I kept up with my nails this past month, and now I'm getting to roll it out. I really do like this color, especially for this time of year. October, November is when I like to wear these like medium deep brown shades, so this was the perfect time. Finally, I got the prompt cream or liquid, so I chose to roll in my NYX Line Loud lip liner in the shade Total Baller. My goal was going to be to finish this, which again I was able to do that. So as you can see, oh, I also marked this on a piece of paper just so you can see where I was when I rolled it in. I was at that line there, and now it's down to here. I don't know if you can see, there's like a little hole. First of all, I can't sharpen this anymore, so even if there was more product in there, I wouldn't be able to access it. But if you can see the little hole in the top of the lip liner, if you didn't know, whenever you see that little hole poking through, that's because you're at the bottom of the product and it's hollow inside now. So either way, this was gonna be done. I really enjoyed using this all over my lips as pretty much a lipstick, and then I would just put a lip gloss on top of it. As I was mentioning when I rolled this in, this was a good lip liner shade for me. It was like a warm leaning brown that was maybe like a few shades deeper than my lips, so it kind of worked perfectly if I needed a lip liner for anything. But I just usually don't need lip liner because I tend to buy lip products that, like, I feel like, I don't want to sound mean when I say this because I know it's like the style, but I buy lipsticks that like work for me without needing a lip liner. That sounded kind of catty to say. I didn't mean it in a negative way though. But yeah, I just, basically what I'm trying to say is I don't need lip liner. And I'm not into the lip liner look, even though I think it's really pretty on others. For myself, I'm not into it, so there was no need for me to have one. But I am glad to know that if for whatever reason in the future I do, then I can just go to this shade and it'll work perfectly for like any warm toned lipstick or lip gloss. Yeah, I used it up. It took only a few sharpens to use it up on my lips as a lipstick, and this is rolling out. So that means everything that I rolled in last time, I'm rolling out now, and so I have to draw 4 more cards. Usually drawing 4 cards at once would make me nervous for the Joker, but considering there's only 1 more month in this project, I'm not too worried, because like how bad could a Joker be at this point? Here's the black Joker, I'll take it out. I also feel like I just kind of jinxed myself when I said that. Like, watch me have literally the worst card pulls of all time. But I'm gonna use my bear, okay, I'm gonna use my bear cards. Last time I was talking about how unfortunately Ted Bear from the Bear Center has passed away. So this is dedicated to you, Ted. I can't find my Ted Bear shirt. I was gonna wear it today. Brace yourself, this is gonna be loud. Yeah, I was packing up all of my t-shirts and like summer stuff because it's getting colder here, and I meant to leave that shirt out in preparation for this video, and I guess I just forgot and stored it away. Okay, one more time. So I don't have those, or I don't have the shirt with me, but the cards will be Ted's presents in this video. I should have worn my bear earrings, my bad. Okay, I'm gonna draw from multiple places in the deck. I also have the game board pulled up. So the first one I'll draw from the top, and that is, oh my god. What the heck? This is all my fault, so I'm not gonna, don't mention it. I'm embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed. But I'm also not mad because it's totally my fault. Yeah, I got the Joker. This is a little spirit bear, so it's so cute, but it's so menacing because this is like, okay, you know what? I said it's only a month, so it can't be that bad. This is the first time I've ever gotten the Joker, by the way. So maybe this is a good thing because like I had to get the Joker at some point. And there's only 1 month left. Imagine getting it like in the beginning. Maybe this just means like I won't get it next year. I don't know. Anyway, I got the Joker, which means I have to pick something that's like, are you joking me? I have to pan this. Hopefully this doesn't affect my like empties for the year because my beauty bank is kind of making me nervous. But anyway, I'm gonna draw from the bottom. At least I know now that I can't get the Joker again. This is the Three of Clubs, which is a grizzly bear. The Three of Clubs is random uses, which, okay, let me look at the prompt really quickly because I don't remember what this is. Random uses. Oh, this is, it says it's inspired by someone, so maybe this is a new prompt. Choose a product, oh, I have gotten this one before. Randomize a number 1 through 5, and whichever number you get, multiply it by 10. And you can just pick any product you want. So, hopefully I don't get 5. Like, imagine I have to use something 50 times in a month. That would be like just another Joker. Okay. I swear I jinxed myself. I'm never gonna speak again. This is totally my fault. Okay. I'm gonna pull from here, which is the Seven of Spades, which is a black bear, and it's running to something. Seven of Spades is seasonal. Okay, so I guess something that the current season is autumn, so I guess something that I would wear in autumn, which is pretty easy. I pretty much only pan seasonally. Last card I'll draw toward the bottom, and that is the Six of Spades, which is also another black bear. And the Six of Spades matches eye color, and I just have brown eyes. So that should be pretty easy, I think. I'm actually getting a little bit nervous, but there's no need to be. This is so unserious. This is just makeup, and it's just a fun little project. Okay, I'll see you after I pick my stuff. Okay, I'm back with my products, and I actually think I did a pretty good job of picking them. I'm sure the one that everyone wants to hear about is what did I pick for my Joker product. And I figured, okay, because I don't have a lot of time left in the year, there's literally only one more update, doing like, oh, this super difficult thing to finish with the finish goal, and then I just come back next month and say, oh, I couldn't finish it because there was only 1 month left. That would just be boring and kind of a cop-out. So I'm choosing a product. Now, Emily says not to hate pan, and technically this is not a hate pan. I don't hate this product, but this is a product that like just takes a lot more effort. And if you saw my if you've seen any of my recent Get Ready With Me's, you will know why. This is my Danessa Myricks Primer Balm. This is just in the universal shade. I've used this twice, and both times it did not really work out for me too well. You can see where I've used it. My goal would be to finish this, which I know I can do by next update. It's just that like I was kind of dreading like when I would finally put this in a project to finish it, because it's like not terrible enough that I have to throw it out. Like while I'm applying it, it kind of like has this weird scent that I think like somehow I'm slightly allergic to it, so that like while I smell that scent, not the product but the scent, whenever I can smell it, like I start coughing, and I feel like I don't know, just my airways are restricted, which sounds a lot worse than it actually is because the scent goes away like pretty much as soon as I have it on my face, so it's not like I'm suffocating. It's just more like uncomfortable. I promise you it's not that bad. But also it does pill, so it like the pilling does go away, but I just have to rub it in a lot and kind of like wipe the pilly bits off my face. So basically this like does not sound great at all, which is why I picked it for my Joker product. Like it's decent enough to use, and it does actually a really great job of mattifying my face, which is why I think like if that stuff doesn't happen to you, like it doesn't pill and you don't have a reaction to it, I highly would recommend this. But for me, it just wouldn't work. So yeah, like I said, it's decent enough to use, so it's not like I'm absolutely hate panning it, because I've hate pan before and I remember what that was like. This is not going to be that. I just wanted to make that very clear because Emily specifically says do not hate pan, and I also agree with her. If you hate using a product, don't do it. But this is just going to take like extra effort to use, which is why I'm putting it in as my Joker product. Next was random uses, and I'll put a screen recording of me randomizing the number 2. So that means I have to use something 20 times. And I chose a little mini mascara. I've never used this before. This is the Rose Inc Serum Mascara in the shade Black. I've pretty much like this entire last part of the year I've been panning, well, like the entire year, but I'm taking like November and December to like only focus on my mini mascaras, because I have so many of these like little mini black mascaras that you just always get as a free gift with purchase or in like little goodie bags. Currently I have 5. Only one of them is open, which is my Benefit Magnet Mascara, but that one is running low. So sorry, my pipes are running. I thought, while I'm out of town, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm filming this very early, by the way, but while I'm out of town, I'll just bring a new mascara, because I don't want to like the mascara to completely dry up on me while I'm there and just not have mascara. So long story short, I'm bringing this with me. I've never tried this before. I've never even opened it, so let's open it on camera. Oh, okay, so it's, I don't know, like I never looked at pictures to see what it looked like, but this is kind of just like a curved spiky wand. I usually don't like these synthetic brushes with the spikes on them because I poke my eye very easily, and also these ones tend to not be volumizing, and volumizing mascara is my preference. But this is really reminiscent of the Tower 28 mascara wand, which I ended up really liking that mascara. So I have high hopes for this. My goal will be to use it 20 times, but I know that I will definitely get to those 20 uses by the finale, which is why I chose this product for that prompt. Yeah, I just use these until they're done. Now we're on to the next prompt, which was, oh yeah, that was my seasonal item. And for that, I'm choosing a perfume sample. Surprise, surprise. This is the Tom Ford Oud Wood. I'm actually not wearing perfume right now, so maybe I'll just put this on. This is a very heavy scent. I explained this in my Sephora recommendations video, where like initially they're very intense Tom Ford perfumes, but then once they dry down, they just have this like intricacy and depth about them that I just love so much. So of course this is seasonal. This is like cold weather perfume in my opinion. Or it could probably also be cologne. I feel like this is very unisex. It's just like that earthy vibe. If you watch Steph from It's Just Steph, that earthy woodsy vibe that she's talking about, I feel like this is more my speed for that same feel. Like this is, if I was feeling like I wanted to smell a little like outdoorsy and rustic, this is what I would put on. So I'm really excited to use this. This sample probably would have cost me like 20 bucks to get, because Tom Ford perfumes are so expensive, and I'm kicking myself because the first time I ever sprayed this on myself, I would think I was like in a Sephora, and I don't know, maybe if like the bottle was just old, or maybe like I was wearing something else already and it didn't mix well with it, but I sprayed this on myself because the name really intrigued me, and I did not like it. Sorry, my stomach keeps growling. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. It's like 2:30 and I haven't eaten anything today. But I just avoided this for the longest time, and then I ended up getting a perfume, or like a sample of this in an order, and I just ended up giving it to one of my guy friends because I was like, here, you'd like this. This is like what I thought it was like a super heavy, like intense cologne, and I was like, you can try it. If not, you can throw it out. And now I'm kicking myself because now I really like this scent, now that I've kind of experienced it for what it actually is. And if I were to buy one of these, even like a little travel size, it would be like $70+. And I could have had 2 perfume samples of this. And yeah, I'm just kicking myself, but I'm going to use this one on myself. I'll probably add something on top of this because I feel like this would be really great for mixing with like sweet scents that you want to tone down. But I love this and I can't wait for, you know, like fall vibes and winter vibes, especially because where I am, the sun is still out. Finally, I had Matches eye color, which was a little bit boring because I have dark brown eyes. But then I realized something that I was planning on trying to finish anyway was my Dose of Colors lip liner. This is from the one of the Orpha, I think I'm saying that correctly, Orpha. One of the Orpha collections from 2023. It was 2 limited edition lip sets. And one was like a 2000s themed lip set and one was a 90s themed lip set, and I really wanted to get the 2000s one because if you didn't know, I created a project called That's So 2000s, and I just like love anything related to the 2000s because it's such a nostalgic time for me. But the 2000s one was way too light, and the 90s one is like it barely works for me. Like I have to wear the lip liner or else the lipstick and lip gloss just do not work on me. This is currently still technically in the office project pan, but I've already met my goal on this, so I'm just gonna roll it into this project to finish. And I'll give you a little bit of a swatch. I accidentally broke this while I was making my line marking, so here's what it looks like. And as you can see, dark brown eyes, dark brown lip liner. But yeah, I'm going to have to be very delicate with this, so I'm not going to show you what it looks like next to the paper, but I did make a line marking and I'll also post the picture just so you can have the proof that I'm not like cheating or anything, so that you know there actually is a substantial amount of product in this. But here's the line marking, and I do think I can finish this by the end of the project. I used this 9 times in the office project pan, and from those 9 uses I'm about a third of the way through this. So if that's like 18 to 20 uses that I have to use this before the end of the project, I do think I can do that. Again, for sure it'll be done by the end of the year, but I'm going to try to finish this by the end of the project because I don't want to just come back and I didn't even know there was a sharpener on the end of this thing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, I want to come back with like actual progress and not just say, oh, sorry, I didn't finish it. So I'm going to try to finish this, but if I don't, forget I just said that. And that will be all that I have for this final update for the 2024 Deck of Panning Project Pan. Yeah, if you want to keep up with these items, watch my finale that's coming next month. But other than that, I will just have to see you in my next video, and until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.